Hey everyone, if you're looking to step up your live streams, YouTube videos, or even remote meetings with a camera that actually keeps up with the action, the OBSBOT Tail 2 might be exactly what you need. I've been testing it for a few weeks now, and I'm ready to share whether it's worth the investment. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes this camera stand out? First off, it's packed with features that are perfect for creators who want professional quality footage without the hassle of setting up multiple cameras. The Tail 2 uses a 1/1.5-inch CMOS sensor, which is a big deal because it captures way more light than your average webcam. That means your videos look sharper, even in dim lighting. I've used it in my home studio with just a couple of lamps, and the footage still came out crisp and clear. No weird grain or washed-out colors, just clean, cinematic shots. One of the biggest upgrades here is the optical zoom. The Tail 2 has a 5x optical zoom, which lets you get close to your subject without physically moving the camera. But here's the kicker, it also has a 12x hybrid zoom. That's not just digital zoom, which usually looks pixelated, it's a combo of optical and digital that keeps things sharp. I tested it by zooming in on my cat from across the room, and even at full zoom, the details were still there. No weird distortion or loss of quality. If you're streaming or recording something where you can't always be right next to the camera, this zoom is a lifesaver. Now, let's talk about the AI tracking. The Tail 2 uses OBSBOT's latest AI tracking 2.0, and it's seriously impressive. I set it up to follow me as I moved around the room, and it kept me perfectly framed without any lag. It works for groups too. If you're doing a panel or a podcast with multiple people, the camera can track everyone automatically. I tried it with 3 friends sitting on a couch, and it smoothly switched between us without missing a beat. No more worrying about adjusting the camera midstream or cutting to a wide shot because someone moved out of frame. The PTZR gimbal is another standout feature. PTZR stands for pan, tilt, zoom, and rotate, and this camera does all of that smoothly. The 3-axis gimbal means you can tilt the camera up and down, pan left and right, and even rotate it for different angles, all without touching the camera. I used it to switch between a close-up shot of my face and a wider shot of my desk, and the transitions were buttery smooth. It's like having a tiny robotic camera operator in your setup. Connectivity is another area where the Tail 2 shines. It supports SDI, HDMI, IP, and USB 3.0 outputs, so you can plug it into pretty much any setup. I tested it with OBS Studio, Zoom, and even my DSLR rig, and it worked flawlessly every time. The NDI activation is a nice bonus if you're into live production. It lets you stream high-quality video over a network without needing extra capture cards. For streamers or content creators who need flexibility, this camera has you covered. The build quality is solid too. It's not some flimsy plastic webcam, it feels like a premium piece of equipment. The remote control is responsive, and the touchscreen interface on the camera itself is intuitive. I had it up and running in under 5 minutes, which is a huge plus if you're not tech-savvy. Now, let's talk about the downsides. First, the price. This isn't a cheap camera, it's an investment. If you're just starting out or only doing casual streams, it might be overkill. Second, the learning curve. There are a lot of features packed into this thing, so it might take some time to figure out everything it can do. I spent a good hour just playing with the settings to get the best results. All in all, the OBSBOT Tail 2 is a fantastic camera for creators who want professional quality footage with minimal effort. The AI tracking, zoom, and connectivity options make it a powerhouse for streaming, video calls, or even remote productions. It's not perfect, it's pricey and takes some getting used to, but if you're serious about your content, it's worth every penny. If you're ready to upgrade your setup, check out the OBSBOT Tail 2. The link is below.